Hey everybody, Theme Team here.
And we're here at Universal's Endless Summer Surfside Inn and Suites, and we are going to give you a full review of this hotel, as well as a rundown of all the amenities and all the things you can expect here at the resort.
Let's go. Surfside Inn and Suites was built in 2019 and is one of Universal's newest resorts. It offers 750 rooms.
This resort is themed around surf culture, and throughout the entire resort, you can see subtle or not so subtle hints at surf culture, SoCal vibes, and just this beachy, airy feel throughout. I think out of a lot of Universal's resorts, this one definitely feels a little bit more geared towards families. Surfside offers two different types of rooms, one being a standard 2-queen room, which is exactly how it sounds, just pretty standard yet well-themed room. It's 313 square feet and has plenty of storage. And the best part is that this room starts at just $99 a night. And if you really think about it, that is actually quite impressive for everything that you receive at this hotel. The second room type offered at this hotel is the room that we almost always stay in. We stay in their 2-bedroom suite. This room sleeps up to 6 guests with a total of 3 queen beds, one being in an entirely separate room, which is really great for families. It also has a fully functional kitchenette, picnic table, and a double vanity with the toilet and shower having its own door and separate area as well. One thing we love about this room is the storage and the extra space. It gives you a lot of room to really spread out and not feel like you're crammed into a room with your family. Overall, this really is one of our favorite rooms, and we think it's perfect for families or large groups. There is special pricing for annual pass holders and Florida residents, where you could save an additional 30 to 40% on your rooms. I know as annual pass holders, the lowest price we've ever paid for a room here, I think, was $78 a night. So being an annual pass holder definitely has its perks here.
The pool here is actually one of the smaller pools in comparison to the other resorts, but it kind of works out because there's only 750 rooms here. Also, it's a great family pool because here we have the sandbar, the parents. But also over here, they offer swim diapers for children. The pool itself is kind of like a beach style entrance because it starts really shallow, which is great because they have some seats over here. You can watch your little ones be in the really shallow area of the pool. You know they're going to be okay. And for complimentary life jackets, and there's always some available.
And your food options here are going to be a full-service Starbucks and the Beach Break Cafe. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, and they actually have a pretty good menu. We enjoy our breakfast here and our dinner and our lunch. It's really nice because it's open pretty much whenever anybody's awake, so you can get something at any point in time. They have everything you need. They also have a gift shop here that you can buy lots of Universal merch, but on top of that, the most exciting thing about it is that if you forget anything, they probably are going to have it for you. There are a lot of perks to staying at a Universal Orlando resort, one of them being the Luggage Service. If you are from out of town and you are trying to possibly enjoy the parks before your check-in time, you can actually store your luggage in their Luggage Service and they will hold it for you until you are back and ready to check in.
Now, while having a surf vibe here, it also at certain times of day will have a homeless encampment vibe because people will just be sleeping out on these couches.
It's obviously a joke because even if your room is not ready, the whole hotel is accessible and you can come and relax and wait for your room. Now, as of now, this resort and Dockside are the furthest away from CityWalk and Universal and Islands of Adventure. But as soon as spring 2025 hits, it's actually going to be one of the closer resorts to Epic Universe, other than the Epic Universe hotels.
All of Universal's resorts offer transportation to and from the parks, whether it be by walking path, boat, or bus. This is one of the only hotels that only offers bus transportation to Universal's main hub. Until Epic Universe opens, then they will all have to start including bus transportation to and from their parks. So Endless Summer Resort is technically made up of 2 separate hotels, being Surfside and Dockside. This is obviously Surfside, and this is a Surfside video. However, we did want to mention Dockside and how it differs from this resort.
We prefer Surfside just because usually coming with our family, like I said, 750 rooms, a little less traffic, it's a little less time to get on the buses, especially waiting with children, they're a little less patient. Dockside has, I think it's 2,050, so it's almost 3 times the amount of people can stay at Dockside compared to Surfside.
They actually have 4 towers over at Dockside with 2 pools and only 1 lobby and 1 place to eat. We don't mind Dockside at all. However, we like the quiet and smaller vibes over at Surfside, and that's just us. That's how we like our vacations.
Less traffic works better for us while we're on vacation now.
Yeah. One of the best amenities you can find at any Universal resort is the ticket booth. This is going to be where you can pick up any virtual tickets, any annual passes, Halloween Horror Night tickets, anything that you possibly need. Express passes, they have it available to you here. So you check in your first night and you're getting ready to go to the parks in the morning, but you have to go all the way to CityWalk to get your tickets and then go all the way back to your resort. No, you don't have to do that. You can do it right here. And just a little bit of additional information you may find helpful while planning your trip is that parking is $19 a night and check-in is at 4 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m. But you can still use every amenity at this resort and even check in and get your room keys before 4 p.m. Also, if you're worried about canceling your reservation, you can cancel with a full refund up to 5 days before check-in, and after that, you're only required to pay for the first night of your stay. And anyone traveling to Orlando by plane can take advantage of Universal's Superstar Shuttle, which is going to transport you to and from the airport.
Other amenities you can find at Surfside include a game room with a good selection of arcade games to keep the little ones and the adults entertained, and a fitness center with a decent amount of equipment that is accessible with your hotel room key between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m.
Not only does staying at this resort get you extremely close to the parks and get you transportation to and from the parks, staying at this resort and any Universal Orlando resort will get you early park admission. Early park admission gets you into the park 1 hour earlier than the regular guests.
All you need is your hotel room key.
One really interesting thing about this resort and its sister resort, Dockside, this resort was built with a very new type of construction process. So basically what they did is they built this resort like a giant Lego house.
Cement Legos.
Right.
everywhere.
So they poured cement blocks, or aka Lego bricks, and stacked them as if you would building a Lego house, which actually sped up the process of the build tremendously. And they are also using this process some in Epic Universe, and I believe in one of their new hotels. Don't quote me, but I believe that is what they're doing. With that comes one tiny flaw.
I feel like it's worth mentioning, just for me especially, I'm a light sleeper. So with the construction of this hotel, it's a little noisier. All those little, dropping the suitcase, people walking across, it's a little more amplified.
Right. So it is a little noisier, but we usually combat this with just like a normal sound machine. For this price, that is just such a tiny inconvenience that we're okay with it.
Yeah.
We just bring a sound machine. We sleep with one anyway, and
I'm
typically are fine. Yeah.
I'm a super light sleeper, and having the sound machine with us, I sleep fine here.
Out of all of the resorts, this resort is probably going to be what I would call the biggest bang for your buck. The price is just unbeatable. You won't get this price. You could get this price at a normal resort that's not on Universal property, that doesn't offer transportation to the parks, that doesn't give you your tickets right in the lobby, that doesn't have all of the things that you can enjoy at a Universal resort, including the immersion and the experience of just being on property.
For us traveling here, we literally pull in, park the truck, and then we don't get back in the truck again until we leave. Everything is
So
provided,
nice.
transportation, food, everything we need.
It's right where you need it.
Yeah.
It's like a home away from home. You don't need to go to the store. You don't need to go to the pharmacy. Everything is here. You don't need to drive anywhere. It's really nice. We highly recommend, even if it's not Surfside, you stay at one of Universal's properties if you can swing it. Just book it in advance. All right, guys, and that's everything we have to share with you about this resort and everything that it has to offer. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave us a comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.